Hi YouTubers. I'm back and I am celebrating my 1 year since gastric bypass. And I'm not really sure what I plan to say during this videotaping, but I guess mainly I want to kind of point out that I don't have any regrets. It certainly changed my life, maybe in ways I didn't expect, but it has been a very positive experience for me, and I wouldn't go back and change anything that I did. So I think maybe I'll just kind of go through the pros and the cons of gastric bypass, especially for people who are still thinking about it or getting ready to have it done. Well, the pros for me, to start out with, was the insulin. That was my big thing. I was on an insulin pump, and now I'm off. And I was on a needle a day for a little while. I would say month 2, 3, and 4 maybe. But I came off of that, and my diabetes is still doing well. I do take 1 pill a day, but that is nothing like being attached to a machine 24/7. I had a lot of restrictions because of my insulin dependence. One of them was we were told not to even bother trying to adopt children overseas. We had looked at that at one point, and I remember one of the counselors said to us, they will not understand why you have to be attached to a machine, and you will not be able to adopt a child from another country. So, and that was just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, the inability to get life insurance, the inability to get health insurance. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole slew of things I couldn't get because I was diabetic and on insulin. My diabetes is not cured, but it is significantly better, and that's a really great thing for me, especially considering I have a young daughter that I want to be around to see. My father, who I mentioned a couple months ago, who has diabetes and has had it about the same amount of time I have, probably didn't take care of himself as well. It's my doggies. So that's kind of complications that I want to avoid. So back to the pros. Obviously I lost weight. If you look at the earlier videos, you will not recognize me. My family does not recognize me. And I was not expecting this kind of weight loss. I weighed myself this morning. I only get on the scales about once a month, and to find out I lost another 1.5 pounds. So I am down officially 92 pounds. I started off at 231 pounds, and now I am 139. So I think that's 72 pounds. No, 92 pounds, excuse me. And I'm eating as much as I can. I still occasionally vomit because usually I eat too fast. I would say that's the top reason. Chicken too fast will make me throw up, and I probably do that about once a month. I get the dumping syndrome maybe once every few weeks by having something with a little too many carbs. I don't make a huge deal about it, but I do know I feel yucky, and try to avoid that. So those are the cons. I can't think of too many other cons. Oh, the money. Of course, my insurance would not pay for this, so it was basically $11,000 out of our pocket, which, you know, being a year, we're still paying back, so that would be a definite con. And I was looking at the surgery to have some of this extra skin off, because though I do look good, I think, in clothes, I have a lot of extra skin, and if I had the surgery to remove my skin right now, I would probably drop another 2 sizes, because all of this right now is just skin. So anyway, I think I looked at last time at the price for that, and like a whole, I want to say overhaul, but to help all the places that need tightening up, would probably be about $16,000, and I don't have it. I'm still paying off the first one. So we'll see how that goes. The other part was the pros. I have a lot more energy now. And I guess, you know, and the weight loss. That would be the two main ones. One of the things I did want to mention is I was never, and I've heard the term, and I never considered myself one, a foodie. And I don't know if that's a positive or negative thing, but people who hear it know what I'm talking about. In other words, you really like food. I never was. A lot of my weight gain came from the insulin and the diabetes, and that was my big drawback. But I have found that over the last year, if I had food obsessions, they've changed into work obsessions. And I am not sure if it has anything to do with the surgery or it's just my personality. I've always had a go-getter kind of personality anyway. Maybe it's now that I have more energy that I've kind of stepped it up over the last year. But literally, in the last 12 months, I have started a second corporation. So now I have two corporations. My Eldred Inc. and the Kid Rev, the Kids Reviews, is my second corporation, which I'm working on launching. And I own 2 night out websites. I have control of 5 radio stations that are local, that are on the night out sites. And I just took my NetBits radio that plays on the night out stations from being a regional station to a national station. So it's playing on over 270 websites. And I've launched 2 local proud programs in my area. So I don't know if you all can keep count, as well as having domains and affiliate marketing. And then I'm really passionate about trying to help other people kind of be able to work from home and do what I do. So my other big thing is WFH classes, work from home classes, where I literally teach people how to start their own businesses, whatever they want to do, and put it together and work, you know, in a 7-week course. We're going to walk you through how to start up a business, look and see if there's a market, get it on the internet, get the products or services set, do all the legalese, the bookkeeping, and in 7 weeks literally have your own business up and running with, you know, having a mentor and support. So I'm very passionate about that, and that's beginning to take off. And there's actually 2 books that I'm writing that go along with it. One's a workbook to help you work through the process as we go through the training. And the other one is Tips from the Trenches that talks about more you know, experiences from people who work from home like I do. So anyway, I don't know if you've kept count, but that's 2 corporations, over 80 domains, and 7 radio stations, and 2 local proud programs. And so yeah, I'm just a little busy. So I don't sleep. And I'm really caffeinated, but I'm having fun, and I don't think I would have the energy to do half of what I'm doing right now if I was carrying around another 90 pounds, or if I had to worry about being plugged into a machine and my diabetes. It's lifted a weight from me that I did not expect. It gave me a freedom that I didn't know that I was missing. And so, no, I do not regret this. There are definitely more pros than there are cons. And I would be happy to talk to anybody about this decision. Is it the right decision for you? Only you can make that choice. And hopefully you talk to your family and your loved ones about it too. But it was the right decision for me. So thanks for listening. I will try to be on here more. By the way, I have a new flip cam and it is great. So it's much easier for me to record. And hopefully you'll be seeing more of me. But thanks. And I'll keep watching your videos too. Bye.